Hey there. It is Thursday, the 5th, and this is my second stream. Um, Today, we're going to do a couple things. We are going to look at this mosaic that I did. Let me see if I can get a better view of it here. It's really big. It's like, this is probably like 3 feet by 2 feet. What I based this on was this picture that just enraptured me on the internet. And it is, hold on, let me find it for you. Let me find it for you. I got a song in my head. Okay. You see this? You see this gorgeousness? Wait. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You can't see because the ring light is grabbing it. But this is a picture of the inside of a meteorite. It's a little piece of rock that they don't even know what it is or how it was created. But when they slice open a little meteorite, they find this. And it's so common. It's in I think 85% of all the meteorites that fall to the earth. It's really weird, right? Like some people think it might be from the copper and some oceans from outer space. But it's called a chondrite. The bit inside a meteorite is a chondrite. So anyway, I fell in love with the picture and I wanted to make a one. I wanted to replicate it out of glass on a very large scale. And I did. But I made so many mistakes. Oh, the color looks way better when I put my hand over that. So that would mean I should, hang on. I should change my light, right? Change it to warm. Change it to less. How's that? That's better, right? I wish you could see it. It's so bright red. It's so bright red. Mosaics are super hard to take pictures of and to show on film. Nevertheless, here we are. And this has broken. So if you can see it, right, you saw the whole big thing. It was part of that chondrite that I made. And then I put pieces of glass, these dark pieces of glass around it. And they broke. A lot of them broke. See, look at that. It just came right off, and that's concrete. That's a little bit of thin set concrete that you see, and there's a bunch over here, and a bunch more in this corner over here, which you can't even freaking see. So I need to fix it, because why would I waste all that work, right? Even though I kind of when I was done, I felt like there was a much easier way to do this. I don't know if you saw yesterday's stream, but I used these Smalties, this Venetian glass, and I cut it all up into these little teeny bits. It was so much work. And then I put each one of them in there with little bits of concrete, because you can't actually grout Smaltie. Grout means fill in the little lines in between, which is what you do with a lot of mosaics. But you can't with Smaltie because of those natural little glass bubbles that occur, right? They would get filled. Look at this. They would get filled with see that? You can kind of just see that, right? The little imperfections which make it so gorgeous. Okay, I'm definitely getting a better light so you guys can see these colors at some point. But anyway, stream number 2, you think, should you really invest in amazing light? Are you yet worthy? Am I yet worthy? I don't know. Let's see. In the meantime, I got to figure out how to fix this, right? Should I just put the big black glass back on, or I have the opportunity to do something super funky and amazing and put something completely different in here. Completely different, right? You see that? You can't see it. Anyway, so what do you guys think? I'll show you. Let me grab some glass. See, I could put anything in there. I could put anything. I could put other kinds of glass in there. I could put these like very common pieces of glass, right? These very common pieces of glass. Blue, purple, yellow, right? Do I want to do that though? It would be a real jump from what I got going here, which can be super cool sometimes, right? If you just take something completely, I mean, it's certainly not monochrome, but if you take something that's just done one way and then you put something crazy in there, like what if I put this metal in there, right? What if I lined the edge of this thing with some funky metal that I have removed from a chandelier, an old stained glass chandelier? What if I did that? It's very bendable because it's like lead, which I'm not supposed to touch, which I'm not touching because I have gloves on. I actually don't have gloves on because this is lead. I have gloves on because even when I do finish this, I have to redo the edges of it because it's there's still so much concrete, like powdered concrete, that when you touch it, if you touch it with bare hand, you get the concrete all over your hands. Or I could finish it with some of this Lisa Bonini glass, right? Look at that. Look at that craziness. Look at that gorgeousness, right? Lisa Bonini, you are the bomb. She is a glass maker and she extracts tile from her glass that she makes. And what I love about it is that she chips the heck out of it before she sells it to you, before she puts it in the bag. Like chip, chip, chip. And that way, if you have all these chips, right, if you have all these varied heights and angles and stuff, then it's really going to pull the light in beautifully. It's not just like flat, right? Can you imagine flat is just one reflection? But these different chips, a little bit in here, a little bit across here, those are going to make for some gorgeous like light reflections. So that's another possibility. I could also do with some other Lisa Bonini glass. Also splendid to look at, right? Look at that, man. So pretty. So, you know, what should I do? What should I put in there? I could put in mirror. Some like mirror. Right? These weird little mirror things. I wish you all could come here to my studio, all of the 0 of you, and help me pick out what I should put in there. I mean, I could put even some rock. That looks cool. Looks kind of cool. That would be amazing. Except it is super heavy. And this thing is super heavy as it is, because it's on a piece of board instead of this wetty board, which I'll tell you about later, which is much lighter weight. Its only drawback is that it's plastic. I think it's plastic. We can look it up and find out what it is. Anyway, no rock. Well, let's see. We could put these things in there. Ooh, I like those. These are wicked cool, right? These are wicked cool. Maybe something like this. But hey, did you guys hear about did you hear about Dianne Feinstein? So she is lying in state like a giant ass coffin in San Francisco City Hall today. And I just want to give her the biggest freaking shout out because she was super old when she died, and a lot of people were getting down on her because she had some dementia happening and refused to step down, which is what you do when you have dementia. You don't know that you're like totally confused, so you just keep on keeping on. But anyway, before that, like she's been in politics for like 50 years, and she, get this, she passed a ban on assault weapons, on assault rifles back in 1994. We're talking 27 years ago. She stood up to the NRA 27 years ago and got Congress to vote for a ban on assault rifles, which was like way ahead of its time, way ahead. I mean, now there's so many advocacy groups trying to pass gun legislation, gun reform, kind of hopefully save some kids' lives out there, or anybody's lives, right? Because you don't know where you're going to go and get shot these days. But anyway, she did that. Unfortunately, they only let her pass it. They only let her do a bill that lasted like, I don't know, 10 or 15 years or something like that. And then it sunsetted, and they did not renew it because they're dipshits. No, sorry. There's a lot of great Congress people. But anyway, Dianne Feinstein was like way ahead of her time. She did a ton of other cool stuff too. So anyway, she's her body anyway. I don't know where her soul is, but her body is laying in a coffin covered by an American flag in San Francisco City Hall today. And I would go there, except it's a long BART ride, one, and two, they are discouraging the public from coming because there's so many Congress people there paying their last respects that they said, public, please stay back, because we had to get so much security up in here. It was super expensive. So please don't come, public, because then we'll have to get even more security. I don't know why. Ooh, I like these. What about these? What you think about these? I like these. I think I might do that. But it would have to be a specific color, right? It can't just be random pinks and greens and blues. Let's check out this light again. Let's see. See about this light. Is there only warm, which is this, cold, which is that, warmer, midland, super cold. It's weird how like color is not really color. It does not exist. It doesn't exist. All that exists is the light that bounces off it. What's up with that? So weird. Anyway. Well, people, this is my second stream, and because I am still figuring it all out, and I'm not really prepared, I am going to, I think, sign off momentarily. But let's go with some love for Dianne Feinstein. Is that a heart? There we go. Oh, yeah, it's hard to make a heart upside down. Some love for good old Dianne Feinstein, a woman ahead of her time. Always wore a pantsuit, never wore a skirt. Actually, I don't know if that's true. But anyway, she and her black pantsuit are famous. I'm going to sign off, and next time I'm going to maybe come back with a better light. And also, I'm for sure going to come with all my materials, right? got to be prepared. Be prepared. All right. So, hope y'all join me next time. I'll put out a schedule pretty soon, and we'll muck around and talk about incredible women and other people, and rock on and build a little community, maybe. All right, y'all. Peace.